Panam City
Hello and welcome to the Edges of Earth. My name is Brock. Today I am about 30 kilometers south of Dhaka in a place called
Sonargaon.
There. I'm with Tanvir and he's helping me today. We're walking through an old abandoned city. You said this used to be the capital of Bengal years ago.
Hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, so this is cool. So these buildings are quite old.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness. So what do you know about this place? Like what's the 30-second rundown?
This place used to be the neighborhood for the rich merchants during that time. What they did is they isolated themselves from the general public and they made a neighborhood of their own. All the rich people used to live here. As you can see the architecture of the buildings, you can imagine how much money they spent on this, at that time. After the partition of Bengal, like all the Hindu merchants, mostly the rich merchants like from Hindu caste, so they felt that they will be in trouble after the partition. So what they did is they left all they had here and they just migrated to West Bengal, where majority people are Hindu. So this got abandoned, and since then it has been, among the tourists, this is more popular as an abandoned city. For us, this is Panam City.
So how old do you think these buildings are? I'm sure it says somewhere on a paper. Yeah, definitely has seen its better days. It's cool though. We're actually going up the steps to one of these buildings. Cool. Cool view, yeah? Interesting. Yeah, very small, compact, old houses. I think it's neat. Beautiful up here. You want to go swimming?
No.
No? Looks pretty refreshing.
I don't think so.
Nice and green.
It's green, good for those ducks, not for us.
What the hell? How did that feel?
Great.
Yeah. I had to duck to get down because it's so difficult. It's so short, and I went down. He says, "Be careful, watch your head." And then 2 seconds later, he smashed his head into the bricks. It sounded hard. It's a bad thing.
I was confident on my height, but never knew I was so tall.
My God, man, we're gonna have to check that thing for a lump in like 5 minutes. So we just finished up breakfast. We had like an egg and what is that? Just bread?
Roti.
Just roti. You call them rotis here also? Huh?
Roti, paratha, everything.
Okay. So now where are we going from here?
We're going to the museum where the palace is located.
Okay.
So the rulers of that time, they used to live here. There's a nice palace and also a big park and also a museum for local handicrafts and things that you find in the rural areas or different parts of Bangladesh. Okay. So they made a nice little museum there and a good gathering spot. You'll see lakes, boats, and there's a library as well.
Let's do it.
It's a local restaurant.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't go to that. So we've entered and we've been walking around for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It's interesting. It's very clean, very raw, very rustic. I don't know how to describe this place. It's cool. There's not a lot of people here. I think it's because of the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's not even 10 o'clock, so that's why I think we're beating the rush. There's a lot of local tourists and foreign tourists that come here. Okay.
This is kind of the first place where foreigners want to visit because this being very close to Dhaka.
Okay.
And you can cover this thing in half a day. So that makes it a little interesting spot for all the guys traveling here.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this place. You just said come here, so I came.
So whoever is watching this video, maybe you should also give it a try when you come to Bangladesh. So there's the museum where you can see all the cool stuffs from Bangladeshi rural areas and culture and history and everything.
We're going in?
We're going in.
We're going in. What kind of museum?
This is the Museum of Local Arts and Crafts. So what you get to see here is all the sculptures and things. Those were found by the archaeologists around this area or different parts of Bangladesh. They have made a museum of those things, as you can also see.
Okay, so this one, it looks like it's carved out of wood. Behind me is carved out of wood. This one is Looks like maybe metal or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It says where they found it.
Yeah, it says
No
where they
mention
found
of the material.
ancient carvings, both in metal and wood. It's really cool.
The only thing I like about this is those boats. These boats are used in different parts of Bangladesh. So they have presented all this. These are carriages, like I should say 50 to 60 years back, when people used to get married. People say the bride was from one area, the groom was from the other area. So the groom's family and everybody, they go to the bride's house and they have a festival, or I should say a ceremony. So after everything is done, they take the bride to the groom's house, and the bride moves with his family and friends, and the groom, they are carried on these carriages. So there is kind of a long shaft here on either side. So there are guys, two to three guys on either side. So they carry like this. The bride stays inside. Yeah.
Inside or
Inside.
So in the museum there was all types of different artifacts from, I don't know what year, it's the 19th century, and I'm sure before
19,
that.
18.
Yeah, it was the old stuff from decorations in their house to silverware and eating utensils, or like bowls especially, and all sorts of cool stuff. So now we're outside, we're on our way to go where? Are we walking through the grass? We can do that? Are you like sure? We're walking through the grass. So now we're on our way to the palace, which is just over here. How about here? You want to swim here? It looks cleaner.
This looks much cleaner than those we have seen there.
Oh, careful, there's a tiger. Thing is huge, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, so we just finished up the museum. We left early, we have a big day planned, so we have a lot of places that we're going, so we can't stay there all day, but it was pretty cool. If you're in the area, I definitely, if you definitely have more time, I recommend going through there and exploring more. I think there's a lot to be seen there. Yeah, how many times have you been in there?
I don't remember.
Like a lot.
Like a lot.
Like a lot. Yeah, that's cool.
Now we are heading towards Old Dhaka. So Old Dhaka, we're coming in.
We're coming in. We're coming in hot. Anyway, if you're able to support this channel in any way, check the description below. Thank you all for watching, and remember, your time is running out. Start living. Take care.